Hey there, Jed Kobernusz here from jedkobernusz.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. Just a tool that I use to get out of my head and in to my heart. How about that? That was a good one. I'm trying to really do that today. And I was just thinking, I'm like, I'll wait till later to record. And then I started really getting down into my heart, and it was like, let's think about something for a minute. Or I was just thinking, and then I stopped and went, wait a minute. Here's a thought. And it struck a chord and struck gold and whatever it is. But it hit me where I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm hit record. Some inspiration, if you will, from my heart, from my being, from myself. I don't know. A thought. Let me talk this one out. People make fun of people, right? Yeah, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes, it's one of your really, really good friends, and he just gives you some crap. And this hit me just now. Like, this is why I hit record. Just talk at it for a minute. They give you crap because that's what they admire most about you. Wait, what now? Right? Like, that's exactly it. Like, why? Why would they give you the most shit about that? Like, people who don't like you, they give you shit. They pick on you, whatever it is. That's what they admire most about you. This world is full of duality, both sides. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Like, really let that sink in. Sink it and link it, right? Sink it in your brain and link it in your brain and really get after it. So, somebody gives you crap. That's what they want for themselves, right? They admire that most about you because they are too afraid to go after it. Oh, you're fat. You're lazy. You're a piece of crap. You don't have this. You don't have that. You're never going to be successful. Whatever it is, right? You're like, that's what they admire. And maybe it won't, maybe it's not what they admire, but it's more or less like if you're being your true authentic self, if you are covering stuff up, whatever it is that they want to do, they're going to pick that apart within you. If you own your shit and they are just picking it apart, they can't touch you because you own it. And I think what that gets to, not even what I think, I feel what that gets to is owning your mistakes and your successes and all of that, where there is no other voice saying, yeah, this is why I do it. Like, you do it because it's just what you do. Like, there is no, oh man, I'm compensating for this, or this person said this, so I'm going to keep going. No way. They admire most. Okay, so here's an example of what hit, right? One of my really, 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 really good friends. I have this crazy idea that I'm really working on, and I obsess about things, so it can be something big or it can be just nothing, and that's okay. Whatever happens with it, great. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't, that's okay too. But anyway, my garage heater, right? It is currently minus 26, wind chill of probably minus 50, whatever. It's cold as hell. It's been that way for over 2 weeks now. It's just what it is. And the heater in my garage won't keep up. Like, it's been running, seriously, for 2 weeks straight, and it barely keeps it at 38 degrees in the garage. And I'm really trying to get that thing organized and back to where it was pre-shed falling over, which is like 2.5 years ago. And it really wasn't perfect, but it was something, right? But anyway, so He was giving me crap last night. He's like, yeah, just, go hang out in your -10 garage and play with your idea. Let's just say that. Different words, but the -10 part's real. And I went, ha ha ha, and my ego was like, what, dude? Like, seriously? What? Quit giving me crap, And then that's what it is, right? Like, to not put him on blast, but like to really accept what he's saying. And I know he just gives me shit, and I love it. Like, we give each other shit. That's kind of our friendship, right? And it's really twisted and really cool, but that's why we give each other shit, because we admire those traits about each other. Like, there's no way he would go out in that shed. Zero. Like, he would be like, no, man, like, I'm just gonna go buy a bigger freaking heater, no matter what, right? Like, he just would. Me, like, nah, it'll run. It will be okay. It'll run, and warmer temps are coming, so I won't need it, and I'll just put on another layer of clothing to be out there. He would never do that. He would also not work on an idea to better humanity or whatever. It's the things that I do he wouldn't do, and he would admire that about me. Now, he would never say that because he doesn't have the depth. Yeah, that's me just giving him shit, right? See, like, that's okay. You give a person shit because that's what you actually admire about them, or that's what you want to be like more. Like, yeah, it is. It's exactly why a person gives somebody shit. I catch a lot of hell for being consistent. Like, I'm working on this idea, and somebody's like, wow, I kind of feel like you're working on this all alone. Be like, you have no idea. Like, I obsess about the things that I enjoy. Like, if I enjoy it, I squeeze it for all that it is until I don't enjoy it anymore. Then I move on to the next, right? That's kind of how I know that's what I need to be doing and being and feeling right now. Like, these recordings, like this tool, this thing, whatever this is, obviously I enjoy doing it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. Like, really. Just know that about me. If I stop doing something, it's because I didn't enjoy it anymore. And it's, even my previous job, like, I enjoyed parts of it, but there were other parts where it was just getting to be, I just couldn't anymore. I couldn't fulfill 100% anymore, and that wasn't fair. I felt like I was stealing from the company. Now, did I steal from the company? Not at all. It's just a feeling. But as soon as I can't give 100%, I stop. Because it doesn't mean anything then. There is no meaning. It's not meaning, it's not fulfilled. Like, I did not feel fulfilled. If there isn't that, that's just not me. And that's a me problem, not the company's problem, right? What could they have done to do anything different? Maybe a person would ask. I don't know, and I wasn't willing to feel it out, right? So, yeah. When somebody gives you crap, when somebody just gets after you, a possibility, and I'm not saying it's definite, because nothing's really definite, but a possibility is that's what they admire most about you. Now, getting them to admit that, good fucking luck, right? Not gonna happen. As long as you can put that deep down inside yourself and really accept that as a truth, then that's what it is. That's okay. You do not need anybody's proof and approval of that. That's the fun part. You can tell yourself whatever you want. You're right either way. So if something is pissing you off and you keep paying attention to it, it's going to continue to piss you off. If you can just ignore it, pretend it's not there. Eventually it won't be there. And if it's really, 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 really serious enough or whatever it is, then maybe something can happen with it. But it's really not that big a deal in the long run, in the big scheme of things. It's going to be okay. I promise you that. Either way, it's going to be okay. And I'm talking to myself with that. And if it resonates with you too, awesome. Anybody who's listening, just know that I love you so much. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Or don't keep doing what you're doing. Like, really think about that. Both sides of that. What are you doing today that will change the trajectory of your life? Up or down? What choices do you need to make? What actions do you need to make? Because for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Think about that. What are you doing? I hit record today because it was something hit me, right? Like I almost didn't. And maybe most days of the week I almost don't, but I do, and I'm glad every single time. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative every single time. That's the fun part. So there you have it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being you. Just know that I believe in you. Just know that. I want you to have the world. You can have the world. You got this. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Hit that subscribe button. The like, comment, subscribe. Double tap. All that fun stuff. I know you're too afraid to do it, and that's okay. But just hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You got this, man. Please. Bye for now.